Imagine yourself standing in the heart of the misty mountains of Central Africa, surrounded by the rich, vibrant sounds of the jungle. The air is thick with anticipation, and suddenly, you hear a rustling in the nearby bushes. Your heart races as you catch a glimpse of dark fur and piercing eyes peering back at you. You've just encountered one of our closest relatives in the animal kingdom, the mountain gorilla. But how much do we really know about these gentle giants? And who was the pioneering scientist who dedicated her life to understanding and protecting them? Today, let's delve into the fascinating world of mountain gorillas and the incredible legacy of Dian Fossey. First, let's get to know the mountain gorilla a little better. These magnificent creatures are one of the two subspecies of eastern gorillas, and they inhabit two distinct populations, one in the Virunga Mountains and the other in Uganda's Bwindi Impenetrable National Park. Picture this. Adult male mountain gorillas can weigh up to 485 pounds, making them the largest living primates on Earth. Despite their imposing size, they are generally peaceful and shy, living in groups called troops. Each troop typically consists of one dominant silverback male, several adult females, and their offspring. The silverback is the leader, making crucial decisions about where to feed and sleep, and he also plays a vital role in protecting the group from threats, whether from rival gorillas or predators. Now, let's turn our attention to the remarkable woman who brought these incredible animals into the global spotlight, Dian Fossey. An American primatologist, Fossey began her groundbreaking work with mountain gorillas in 1966 when she established the Karasoke Research Center in Rwanda Volcanoes National Park. Her research methods were revolutionary for their time. Fossey believed in the importance of habituating gorillas to human presence, which allowed her to observe them closely without disrupting their natural behaviors. This approach, known as habituation, required immense patience and dedication. She spent countless hours in the forest, mimicking gorilla behaviors, and slowly earning their trust. Through her observations, Fossey revealed that gorillas possess unique personalities and complex social relationships. Contrary to the aggressive beasts often depicted in popular culture, she showed the world that gorillas are intelligent and gentle creatures. However, Fossey's journey was not without its challenges. Her fierce dedication to protecting the gorillas sometimes put her at odds with local communities and governments. Tragically, her life was cut short when she was murdered in her cabin at Karasoke in 1985, a crime that remains unsolved. Her death was a tragic loss, but her legacy continues to resonate in the realm of wildlife conservation. When Fossey began her studies, mountain gorillas faced dire threats to their survival. Habitat loss due to human encroachment was a significant issue, and it continues to be a problem today. As human populations grow, forests are cleared for agriculture and settlements, shrinking the gorillas' available habitat. Poaching also posed a major threat, with gorillas hunted for their meat or captured for the illegal pet trade. Infants were often taken, leading to the deaths of multiple adult gorillas trying to protect them. Adding to these challenges, civil unrest in the region, including the Rwandan genocide in 1994 and ongoing conflicts in the Democratic Republic of Congo, has made conservation efforts perilous. During times of conflict, protected areas are often neglected, leaving gorillas vulnerable to poaching and habitat destruction. Yet, amidst these challenges, there is a glimmer of hope for mountain gorillas. Thanks to intensive conservation efforts, their population has been slowly increasing. In 2018, the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, changed their status from critically endangered to endangered, which, while still a serious concern, marks a small but significant step in the right direction. Current estimates suggest that there are around 1,000 mountain gorillas left in the wild. One aspect of gorilla conservation that sparks debate is gorilla tourism. On one hand, it provides essential funding for conservation efforts and gives local communities an economic incentive to protect these magnificent creatures. Tourists pay substantial fees to trek into the forest and observe gorillas in their natural habitat, and this revenue helps fund anti-poaching patrols, habitat protection, and community development projects. Additionally, gorilla tourism raises global awareness about the species and their conservation needs. However, there are potential downsides to consider. Close contact with humans can expose gorillas to diseases they have no natural immunity against. Even a common cold could be fatal to a gorilla. Concerns also arise about the stress that regular human visits might place on gorilla groups. To mitigate these risks, strict regulations are in place. Visitor numbers are limited, and they must maintain a certain distance from the gorillas. Masks are also required to reduce the risk of disease transmission. The legacy of Dian Fossey lives on through organizations like the Dian Fossey Gorilla Fund International. They continue her vital work by conducting research, protecting gorillas, and collaborating with local communities to promote conservation. Education programs in local schools teach children about the importance of gorillas and their habitat, while community development projects provide alternative livelihoods to reduce pressure on forest resources. As we reflect on the story of mountain gorillas and Dian Fossey, we see a narrative woven with both tragedy and hope. These remarkable animals have faced numerous threats, but thanks to dedicated conservation efforts, their future appears a bit brighter. However, the work is far from over. Mountain gorillas remain vulnerable, and continued protection is crucial for their survival. What are your thoughts on gorilla conservation? Have you ever dreamed of seeing these magnificent creatures in person? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this exploration of mountain gorillas and Dian Fossey intriguing, please give it a like and consider subscribing for more content about wildlife and conservation. Remember, every action counts when it comes to protecting our planet's biodiversity. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of the natural world.